So this will be part 8 of our CQRS and Axon framework tutorial. In part 7, we're able to complete working on the GUI. So we have a working system at this point. We have the two panels and we have the grid view right here. We can issue and redeem, and we have the grid view updated with the details. So now we want to see how we can split this application into three parts. So basically what we did now is called a structured monolith, where we have different codes in different packages that can be splitted into three different services. So it's easy to split application that is the structured monolith into microservices. So this will be three packages we have in our application corresponding to three microservices. To achieve this, we have the setup Spring profile. So you can read it up in the description box. You find a link to it. Actually, you can follow the lessons to learn about it in a short video tutorial. So in this case, we will cover the following: the profiles annotation, modify the application properties file, and set up the run configuration. Then we are going to test the application and make sure the three of them are running. Another thing we are going to check at this point, we'll be able to see in the dashboard that we have, instead of one application, we'll have three different applications running on the dashboard. Again, if you are joining me for the first time, hit the subscribe button to subscribe to my channel, and feel free to go back to review all the initial tutorials. And if you have any challenges whatsoever, let me know by leaving me a comment below. So the first step is say open the gift card class. So let's just go to our packages. So we have the gift card class, we have the gift card GUI, we have the summary projection that represents the query. So here we have the annotation. We're going to be adding this. Is going to be the command profile. Is going to be commands profile. That will be in the gift card. Then in the case of the GUI, in the case of the summary projection here, it's going to be the query profile right here. Yeah, so it's going to be profile, and it's going to be query profile, and I'm going to save just in case. And finally, in the GUI, here, I'm going to have the client profile. It's going to be the client profile. So I'm going to say profile. I'm going to be the client, because the GUI is like the client application. So we need to now modify the application properties. Now this application is running as one single monolithic application on port 8080. At this point, we can't allow Spring to choose randomly a default port 8080, because we want to run three different applications now. We are going to be telling Spring to choose random ports for when each of the profile runs. So it's going to be assigning different ports, not port 8080, to different profiles, unless we will tell Spring to set the application name based on the active profile. So each profile is going to represent the name of the application as well. And next, we are going to tell Spring to run the application as a servlet. To achieve this, we are going to take the following steps. Step 1, this is 2 lines of code, or 3 lines of code. Spring application name is GC, Spring profiles active, Spring main web application name type is servlet, and server.port is 0. Server.port is 0 means that Spring, please don't use default port 8080. So let's go to application.properties file, and I'm going to say spring.application.name equals GC. So this GC just is a string, just a string I'm attaching to the name. So you're going to say, so this active Spring profile, you get it by saying spring.profiles.active, right? So this is how to get the active profile. I think I got it right. So the application is going to be a servlet. So spring.main web application type, web application type equal to servlet, and server.port equal to 0. All right. So again, I recommend typing it out yourself. The more you type it out yourself, the more you get familiar with the with the structure of the code for CQRS type of programming. Now we are going to be configuring the run and debug configuration. So we are going to create 3 configurations. For now we have only 1 config for the complete application. Let's leave this config. Anyway, let me click on edit configuration for now. So we have this config here. You can actually add another one if you want. So if I click here, you can see another one appears, but let's follow the procedure. So we've clicked on run configuration, we have this. So the next thing, click on the plus sign and choose application. So click on the plus sign right here and choose application. Choose application and name it command. So at this point we have the name. So I'm going to call it GC Easy command. All right. I can see the name. The name is just in here. Okay. So I'm going to choose the main class. To choose the main class, just click on here, and it comes up. Just select it. Perfect. In the VM option field, yeah. So this is very, very, very important. So in the VM option, simply say minus the spring dot profiles dot active equal to command. So this is for the command profile. I'm going to actually either copy it or not. So in the build, you leave it as build. So I'm going to click on apply. That is fine. Let's create another one, because here step 5 says repeat step 2 to 4 to create 2 more profiles for the query and the client. So let me just click on the plus sign again, select the application, select the main class to be this, and the name of the profile is going to be GC Easy, and it's going to be query. So in the VM options at this point, I'm going to say minus the spring dot profiles dot active equal to query. All right. Hope I'm not mistyping anything. Okay, so apply and choose for the last one. Plus sign again application. Select the main class to be this GC application. VM option minus the spring dot app. Let me just make sure I'm getting it correctly. Spring dot profiles dot active. Spring dot profiles dot active equal to clients, and in this case is going to be GC Easy clients. All right. Okay, so build has to be the before launch build activate tool. Build is fine. So apply. All right, so we have 4 profiles now, but we are interested in 3 of them. Now, for each of the profile, we select before launch, activate tool window, we click on the plus sign, and we select build. We've done that. Apply, and click OK to exit the wizard. At this point, we have completed setting of the profiles. Now, if you click on the drop down at the upper right corner, you will see the 3 configurations as shown below. So you can see all the configurations right here. So the application config, I just left it because maybe you will not use it for now, but let's just leave it right there. So let's run this application now and see and check that 3 of them static. So let's see. That's the application. You'll need to start the Axon server. I guess you already know how to do that. To run each of the profiles, select the configuration and click on the green run icon and wait for a few seconds. Then do the same thing for the next profile and do the same for the other one. If I go back here at this point, you can see nothing is running. So let's go fire up all these profiles and see that everything works. So let me start with the commands. Run. Again, I'm going to just say disable. So command, clicked on start the command profile. So it's going to be starting up, and let's start it up and make sure it appears in the Axon server dashboard. Yeah, so everything goes perfectly okay. So also check the port where it started in. So you actually see the ports. sometime when it starts, you'll see that it doesn't use default port 8080, but it uses a different port, not this one. So you can see port 58569. So this is fine because we say server port is equal to 0. So if we go to Spring Dashboard, you can see the command, GC command, this profile actually started. Let's now go. What is something? Okay, I clicked something by chance, so let's just go back. So let's go start the query profile at this time. So I'm going to drop down, select the query profile, and click on start. Let's see. So if we go back to the dashboard, we'll be able to see. I don't know. I think we could find the. We could see the ports where each of the application or the services is running. I think I can find it somewhere. Let's see. Queries, users. Anyway, whatever the case, we'll work that out as we go. So we'll be able to see the query profile pop up at this point. Let's see. If everything goes fine, we should see in real time coming up at this point. So let's see. Wait for a couple of seconds and we should be able to see. Okay, there we go. So we have it right here. And finally, we need to do the same for the GUI. So let's go back to, so actually increase. Okay, so let's go to the GUI configuration. The client, I call it, so client run. Okay, so let's go back here just to make sure everything is fine. So in this case, everything should be working perfectly fine. So as I used to say, if this is informative for you, that will be good. If you have challenges, let me know. Don't give up. Just let me know. I'm going to help you fix it, and you keep moving. So we see should be fine. Okay, so right. I think everything should be fine. Registering port 58746. So at least we can run the client using 58746 because the client actually started. So it's going to be 58746. Oh, the system is kind of freezing up. 5